Howdy y'all, and welcome to another tour and review of Mount Farm, Shropshire. This is Mount Farm, a small country farm in the rolling hills of Shropshire. The terrain is easy, but in some spots challenging. This map was designed and created by Liam7530 and Beatifally tested by Louie 7430, Simon 7280, and Nathan PDA map and default vehicles done by Nathan 6930. I don't claim to own any objects, blah blah blah. Contact Liam Lloyd on Facebook if you have any problems. You can contact me too, but I probably won't know anything. But let's just jump right into this. We're going to jump in here. It looks like you start right next to your house, and it may be a little bit sketchy. I don't know. I changed my render because the render seems to be an issue with some graphics and stuff. Let's check out, see what's in the garage. We got a Sammy, we got a Case, a New Holland, which is kind of nice. You don't style it out with Sampo, Rose, and Lou. Header, trailer. Ooh, you got a Grim, Sugar Beet, Thingamabob, something or other. Sugar Beet harvester, plow, potato planter, cedar mower, picker upper trailer, this, that. You can see all this. Ooh, you got an Ursus. An Ursus manure spreader. New Holland baler. You got both balers. You got a bale trailer, a wrapper, this. Look at all this stuff. You even start with 51 cows. He has got this really set up. I bet. Yep. Okay. He's got you really set up, ready to do cows. I don't know what the deal is with that. I thought it was the other map I did the other day, but it's not. I thought it was my render, but it's not. I changed my render back. So, I don't really know what the issue is. If anybody knows, you can let me know, but for some reason when I go into the garage and stuff, I can now zoom out. I can zoom all the way up to the sky. And I can even zoom into the ground a little bit. Look at them. Look at that. Okay, so his heaps aren't exactly necessarily, precise. But I don't really know how you do those. Maybe this is how you do it. Maybe that's how it works. I don't know. But let's just take a look around. We'll try to get it about the right level. I don't know. We can still walk around and stuff. You can see all your vehicle storage, all your grain storage. Looks like you're going to have to drop it off yourself, load it yourself. That sort of thing. Let's go ahead and just get our handy dandy truck. We'll sell the combine because that always gives us enough money. We'll go over here, get this. Oh, I got a green one. That's okay. We will manage. Alright, looks like the store is here. Let me go ahead and get back down to the ground level. That's kind of weird. I wish I knew what the deal was. I really can't fix it. Let's see if this does anything. Come out. That's probably just me. Oh, you're inside the building now. And I'm stuck. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. I was about stuck. This is just weird. Give me a second. I'm going to relog, see if maybe I can fix it. Alright, so now we got the right color truck, and we are apparently on the ground. I can still zoom in and out, though. That's just weird. But alright. That's right there. Works, seems to. This here's a bit funny, but these are always a bit funny, it seems like. See, it kind of puts you through the wall a little bit. That's okay, though. And I'm assuming you own all the fields, because there's no numbers on them, so there's nothing signifying that you do own them, you don't own them, whatever. These are just static. I don't think you own any of these. Like, I can't get in this tractor. Yeah, okay. So these are just static, so he's actually taken real equipment and put it in there. Looks like I'm going to have to change my render back for the next video. Let me get my steering wheel working properly, and then we'll take a drive. Now, if you look at the map's not real descriptive, okay? But from what I can tell, all that stuff, I mean, the map does go that far. He hasn't done detail on the map, I guess. Or maybe the map doesn't go that far. I don't know. Let's just see if we can drive as far as we can. That's the farm. So you're like, the farm is right next to the shop. So let's just go down this way. I changed my render back just to see if it fixed my little problem, but it doesn't seem to. I changed it back because the way I had it set, there's some of the crops you couldn't see, and I don't know if that was freaking anybody out. I'm going to change it back just because there's less like graphical glitching and that sort of thing on the screen. And since the map isn't 100%, I'm not certain on everywhere to go. Kind of looks like maybe we ought to go this way. We can kind of go this way and then try to circle back around. It's a little difficult with the map not being right to figure out where we're going. But there's a storage spot there. Looks like potatoes in that field. You got potatoes. That's probably why he already gives you... Well, that's weird though. Like, he gives you potatoes, but I think he gave you the wrong harvester, didn't he? Because he gave you one of these and one of these instead of the potato harvesters. Yeah, he gave you a potato seeder. But he gave you beet harvesters. So that's probably just, you know, an accident or something like that. I'm sure he probably meant to give you the beet or the potato harvester stuff. You might have to like kind of fix that if it's your issue. I'm gonna try to fix my issue, so just bear with me. Give me a second. Alright, so I fixed my render, or at least I changed it back. It should have fixed some of the problems. I was seeing some screen tearing and some glitching and stuff, so I don't know if you guys were or not, but this is where your beet equipment is. Your potato planter and your beet harvesting equipment. I'm assuming, like I said, it's probably the fact that he gave you the beet stuff when he probably meant to give you the potato stuff. If he doesn't update, maybe he'll fix that, but I don't know. Maybe somebody can message him on Facebook. Looks like potatoes. Maybe that's all potatoes. The sugar beets over here then. Yeah, sugar beets is under the ground there. It's a good thing we can zoom. We can tell where it's at. It looks like, I'm assuming that's standard grain. It looks like the dump point and the fill point. So that's kind of good. It's not on the main farm, but it is part of your farm. It looks like you got a silage pit there. You got some machinery storage there. Just drive. There's a road that goes there too. Maybe we ought to check that out. Is this a road? It looks like a road. Oh, it's biogas. Okay, your biogas right here then. Let's see. You got one big silage pit, but it looks like it's pretty good size. Does the scale work? 2180. This truck always seems to weigh the same. I must not eat very much for breakfast or something any of these days. And you will notice that some of the fields, like even the grass, you see some of the grass missing and stuff. Some of the like fields are missing that stuff. Don't worry about that. You're not actually going to be missing it. It's going to be fine. Unless you've changed your render like me, and you should be just fine. Looks like there was a sell point. This is the end of the road. We can just turn around and go on back here. It's just like a little village, it looks like. Alright, so that yellow sell point must be the biogas. It looks like there's a green sell point behind it. I didn't see that, but it's probably just right back there. Let's just head back down here and continue to go down a road. Obviously, you guys already seen the cows and where the cows are. I'm assuming this right up here is just your cow shed. Go ahead and open this up. We'll take a little drive in there. Looks like one of your tractors is here. Your mixing stuff's here. Your mower, your tedder, your telehandler, your pickup wagon, your bale shredder, your bale trailer, your balers, your rakes, all that good stuff. The wrapper. Looks like all your cows are back in there. Your 51 cows you start with. That's actually pretty nice. I mean, I kind of like that, starting with cows. That's pretty handy, I think. You get to start with cows, because, like, unless you feed them, you won't make a whole lot off of them. That right there looks just like grass, don't it? It kind of looks like mowed grass, almost. I mean, it's not, you can't see all of it. You see what I'm talking about? I mean, it shouldn't look like that on your screen unless you've messed with your render settings and your game files and all that stuff. My game runs properly. Actually runs better now that I changed my render settings, but a little bumpiness here. Let's see. Looks just like another grass field. No collisions on the bushes. That's not too bad. I can kind of get the I kind of dig the whole no collisions on the bushes. It seems to make it more complicated, because sometimes people put collisions and the collisions are just way too much. I mean, like every little leaf will have a collision on it to where you can't even drive next to it or nothing. Looks like a little bit of a little village here. It looks like there's supposed to be a field up here. On the map it shows a number 1, but it's not actually there. Yeah, there's not actually anything there. So this map needs a little bit of work, which isn't really that big of a deal once you learn your map. His map needs a bit of work. Other than that, I don't think I've seen too. I mean, just like the beet harvester needs to be replaced with potato harvester, like I think he planned on doing, what he was supposed to give you in the first place. Let's drive down to the store, because there was another road that goes away from the store in the other direction. So the map isn't really circular, which isn't really a big deal. I mean, sometimes that's just how towns are. You can't really complain about that. The road could use a little bit of work. I mean, there shouldn't be so much grass on the road, but I mean, that's kind of personal preference. I guess if you want your grass to be overrun with grass, or your road to be overrun with grass, I mean, you can't really. It's whatever. All right, so that's the sell point. Is it called sell point? Sell point. It is called sell point. So there's one sell point. Looks like he's got pigs and beef added in, and all this other stuff, but there's no selling for it. So that might need a little bit of work, and I don't know what stages this map is in. I have no idea. I mean, I find pretty much all these maps on Mod Hub, and I just figure I might as well just show them off, kind of get them out there. Maybe get the map author to get enthusiastic about doing a little bit more work if people start downloading his map and liking his map and that sort of thing. By all means, if you like the map, go ahead and send the mod author a message or something like that, saying, hey, your map looks good, or hey, you could do this, or something like that. It's always good to kind of contact them. I mean, because these maps do take a lot of work. I've never done one, but as far as I can tell, they take a lot of work to do. So even if the map doesn't look the greatest, maybe give them some tips or something. Maybe, you never know, maybe it's the person's first map or something. You can't get down on them too bad. I mean, they're trying to make the modding community, or you're trying to make your farming experience better by making a map that you can actually play on. But I think overall he's done a pretty decent job. There's a couple things here and there we talked about that he could probably do and to fix. But other than that, I mean, it looks like a nice map. I didn't see the sheep anywhere though. Which I didn't buy any sheep. I probably could have bought some sheep. He's got water here. You got a little bitty creek thing. Got you. What is that? Potato field? Yeah, that's a potato field. But he's got a pretty nice looking farm here. I will put the link in the description if you want to download the map and check it out. If you watching this video, you may have already found the link to where to get it. You may just be checking the map out. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, just let me know. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more of these tour and review videos, hit that subscribe button for me. We'll just all hang out on almost a daily basis, I think, is what I'm trying to get back to. But thanks for stopping by, guys. This here's the Butcher Man. Y'all come back now, you hear?